Hey, it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com, and I've got another brilliant one for you, testing out the Stack air fryer. And we are doing some sirloin steak, absolutely delicious steak, cooked in the air fryer. So let's see if it lives up to the hype with the Stack.
First, let me explain to you who we are. If you're new around here, my name is Sam, and I've been teaching people how to cook smart with just kitchen gadgets for over 10 years. In fact, we don't even have an oven or a hob in our kitchen. We are double Sunday Times bestsellers, and The Independent calls us the best for beginner cooks. But because we've been creating videos for a while, we've ended up with more than 1,500 recipe videos on our YouTube channel. So what we have done is we have created a recipe index organised by gadget to help you quickly find your next recipe video. You can find them all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, and we would be honoured if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for more recipe videos like this. So now let's get back to the food.
So, following along from some of the other ones we've done, we wanted to show off steak, and because we thought it's one of those where you want a precise cooking on it. And we've got 2 sirloin steaks, and we're going to do one in top position, one in low position, and then we can see how they do. So these are what the steaks look like. So shall we get them out of the packaging and get them on? Oh, the packaging's a bit wet. Takes some getting into these. Right, so that's steak number 1 out. So let's get out the second steak. There we go, there's our 2 steaks. So let's start by seasoning them with some salt. Some pepper as well. Rub that about, and then you want to do the same on the other side. A bit of pepper. And a bit of salt on the other side. Steak is just so delicious on its own, so I'm not adding loads of marinades or anything to it. It's actually steak ready. So I'm just going to go to my fridge, and then we can consult the time and temp chart and decide how long to cook the steak for. So let's consult our home fridge and see how long it takes to cook steak in the air fryer. So we need to go to the meat chapter, and then we're going all the way here to where we've got the different steaks, and then note it's you add time if you want it more well done, or take time off if you don't. So for a medium sirloin, which is what we've got here, 10 minutes, 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit. So that's 5 minutes each side, but I want it medium rare, so I'm going to take 2 minutes off each side. So that means that 3 minutes each side if you want a medium rare. So I'm going to actually doctor it and get it somewhere in between a medium rare and a medium. So I'm going to do hours and 4 minutes on each side, so total cook time of 8 minutes. And then of course we're going to flip it halfway through. So thank you to my chart, you've been most helpful. So let's just see if it works. You can pop your steaks into your drawers. Let's see how well they fit as well. Just like that. So my concern here is, if you look at where the air technology is coming in and out, is it going to bypass the steak? And then let's do the same again with the other one. And then it's ready now to go on. Oh, look at those. Those steaks are now ready to go on. So shall we do this? So now the question is, how much do you trust yourself? Would you rather just set it for the cook time on each side, or will you remember to come over and flip it at the right time? I'm going to try and make it to flip it on the right time. So turn it on, and you're looking for the match. You're looking for air fry. you're looking for a temperature of 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit. And then we're going with a cook time of 8 minutes because the idea is 4 minutes on each side. So we need to remember to come back in 4 minutes halfway through to flip them over. And of course, press start.
Whilst we're cooking, let me introduce you to Kitchen Gadgets Club. We recommend joining it because it's brilliant for kitchen gadget recipes with step-by-step photos. It's got lots of easy recipes. You can join for as little as £1 a week. It has a library of over 1,000 plus kitchen gadget recipes, and we add 4 new exclusive recipes every single week. Here are just a few of the recipes. Each recipe has both metric and imperial, step-by-step photographs, plenty of useful kitchen gadget advice from experts. Just take a look at some of the photographs. And of course, you can join by heading to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/join. And now, shall we get back to the food?
Oh well, what can I say? 15 seconds late to the party. Anyway, let's turn over these steaks. That's what I mean. Sometimes it's easy to actually set it yourself. So this is the steak so far on the bottom. Oh, tire print. So pop that one back in and let's have a look at the top. And if you look at the top, it looks really, really raw. So then pop that back on. And we'll see you on the beep. And the countdown begins. 3, 2, 1. And we're at the end. So should we see how these steaks look? So that's the steak in the bottom one. Oh, nice and crispy. And up top, we have this one. So should we get them out and we can have a closer look at them? So before we jump into the next recipe, what I want to talk about is air fryer, easy every day. You know, if you've been a listener to our podcast or watched our videos for a while, you've probably heard of it. But if you're using a stack, did you know it was actually made with the Ninja Joule in mind? It was made so that those that had a dual air fryer had a cookbook to use, and that they understood the difference between basket air frying and dual air frying. So every single recipe in the cookbook has basket and dual air fryer instructions, and it also changes the recipes slightly on certain ones. For example, ones where you could cook the food directly in there versus needing a container if using a basket. We cover both of those in this book. So let me show you inside it so I can actually give you some examples of how you can use it. And of course, it's available on Amazon. Simply search on Amazon Sam & Dom Milner, search air fryer Sam & Dom, whichever you prefer. And then, for example, when we've done the accessories picture, we've got little rectangular casserole dishes, which of course we recommend for Jules. And then we've got a lot of great recipes in here, but I'm just looking for some examples that would help you, particularly if you've got a Joule. For example, in the meat chapter, we cover a beef Wellington, but of course a big beef Wellington wouldn't fit in a Joule, so we also give you instructions on how to do a small one or to do minis, depending on what you prefer. We also have symbols with every recipe so that you know which air fryers it's best suited for. So you'll notice every single one has the Joule symbol, but some are suitable for air fryer ovens and mini air fryers. That is we also have a doner kebab recipe in there. Then another great that we have that's brilliant for the Joule is homemade fish fingers and chips. So then you can be doing the chips in one drawer, the fish fingers in another. Another one that's interesting, if you do have a Joule, is the fact that we've got soup in there and you can roast it in the bottom versus putting it in a dish if you've got an air fry basket. We've got a macaroni cheese, so you could use a rectangular casserole dish in the Joule versus a square one if you've got an air fry basket. So it's a nice mix of the different ways that you can actually do it. The same with cauliflower cheese, you know, getting a dish that fits a Joule is the key to that. And then our favourites for using for the Joule is our 7 days of dinners. because in this we have these some favourite blue silica dishes of ours, and what's brilliant here is we did a moussaka and we did one in each drawer, so you could actually freeze one if you wanted to. And the best of them all was the turd in the hole, because you could do a small turd in the hole in each dual drawer, or if you had the air fryer basket you could just do one big one. We love that for this. And again with the curry, you can cook the curry in the bottom when you've got a dual. And then when you're doing a lamb roast, you can do the lamb in one and the potatoes in the other. And it's just got so much choice if you've got a dual. And the same with the sausage rolls, you can do half in one drawer, half in the other. And you can, we also show you how to do mini cheesecakes so you can fit them in the different drawers. And same with shortbread, and we have some afternoon tea in there as well. So that is a brilliant one for you. So the steaks, I've done the 4 minutes on each side. I must confess now to be slightly late to turn it over. So you may prefer to just set it to 4 minutes. When it beeps, turn it over. Because you know, it's like you always get sidetracked with things, don't you? When you know you're going to be back at a certain time, unless you set an alarm on your phone or on an Alexa system, it's so hard to remember. So anyway, let's talk. I've got 2 plates out here. So I'm just going to grab some foil and I can allow them to rest on the plate for a little while. So I grab some foil and then grab a steak. I'm turning them back over now, and then we can allow them to rest for a little while. So you just want to tuck them in a bit, because then the juices can stay on the foil. And then I can just put them to one side to rest for a little while and then be back to them soon. So I've allowed the steak chance to rest, so shall I show you it? That's the first steak. And that is the second steak. So what you can do now is you can remove your steak from the foil. And there you can see how much juices is left from that one. And then same again on the second one. There's a lot more left over on that one, isn't there? Big question is, have you got a favourite steak knife? I got this set for free from a brand many years ago. In fact, we lived in Portugal and we haven't lived there for more than 4 years. So that's how long these knives are. But they are lovely for chopping your steak with. So let's slice into this steak, shall we? Ooh, I've got a puppy beside me. That must mean the steak smells good. Oh, he loves steak, as you can imagine. Shall I give him some fatty bits? I think that'd be nice for him. So let me grab a bit from the central bit, so there you can see what the colour's like on the steak. And then should we do it again for the other one? I'm doing big chunky bits so you can really see what it's like. Right, so let's go for the central point in this one. So that's these 2 pieces and that's what they're like. So if you're to compare centre to centre, then that's what the colour's like on the steak. So perfect colour in there, so I'm sure it's lovely. So I prefer mine a bit more rare to dawn. So I'm going to go with a bit of this one to try. Just chopping the fat bit off. So let me try that bit. Let me see how good this steak is. That sirloin is really good. Is this when I say, instead of no good for kids, no good for husbands? Should I have it all to myself or should I share some? Because it's just so good. So if you've ever wondered about sirloin steak or rump steak or ribeye, you can do them all the same in the stack. And remember how we did it on the cooking times on the fridge, that you can add time for medium, medium rare if you want it well done. You know, there's always somebody that complains about me, oh, that steak's too pink, or somebody else says, oh, that steak's too well done. You can have it to your liking. Thanks for watching, and now you've seen a glimpse into our ovenless world. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what I call one of our step-by-step instruction videos. If you would rather have short and sweet, don't forget to check out our shorts. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to find videos quickly, if you head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, you can see an A to Z list of all our YouTube videos, so you can find videos by Kitchen Gadget. And I'll see you again soon.